Well, it's black and white everywhere you look here. Corinthians and Santos, of course, two teams who share the same monochrome colours. It's been a classic fixture over the years, featuring some of the best, most glamorous players Brazil have had to offer. Let us see if this latest edition can live up to its illustrious predecessors. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Well, a massive game in prospect. Shoots! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Santos penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Neymar. Caught offside that time. Cafu. More and more pressure on the ball here. Van Dijk. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Kubo. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bullet. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines. Eto'o. Good purposeful running this. Has a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Quarter of an hour played. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment.
Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Corinthians grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Nakata. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. And he's in on goal. And this is Neymar. Santos have a free kick. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's an excellent interception. Nakata for Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. And he's found a way past. He's going for goal! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Santos really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Kubo has created one goal already. Ronaldinho.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right... Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught nap, and again! Kubo. And it's Guardiola.
This is the time you need that pace.
Corinthians finding their passes. Hullet. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Guardiola. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Lovely pass. Great chance! Aimed beyond the... Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. And he's picked out the run. And that has been clubbed away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Messi. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Kubo. Deep into stoppage time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot's on here. Vieira. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Corinthians will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Santos get themselves into the lead. Nakata, lovely feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hops for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Rijkaard gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Too close for comfort. Corinthians needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Threads one in, and this is Ronaldinho. Guardiola. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Beckenbauer knocks it into space. Big chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And yes, it's him again.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
Cafu and Baggio. And it's Baggio. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi goes steaming forward. Roberto Baggio. Eto'o out towards the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Backward it goes. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Baggio. The ball has bounced loose now. Batistuta tries to play it through. And nicely intercepted. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cafu. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is Neymar. Santos clearly now in lead preservation mode. And the pass is intercepted. Look at the space. And the finish! And he's found the net! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 15.
Corinthians give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Camisa 3. Camisa 23. Substituição em andamento. Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And somehow it stayed out.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Soboslai plays it short. Nakata. Distributed tidily. Maradona. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dig far post.
And that will be the final act. Corinthians perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's
Like so many rival teams, Corinthians and Santos are notable for being so similar. Similar in prestige, similar in stature, even similar in terms of colours. This particular clash between the black and white giants has all the ingredients of a cracker. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. Another day, another massive game. Pride and loyalty are all involved here. Plus, and the shot! And he's found a way past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Eto'o. And he's away. Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a terrific run. Strong running down that left flank. He has found a way through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a throw-in. It's Ronaldinho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Threads one in. Will play through for the wide man. That's cause for mild irritation.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Kubo. Messi. He's picked his way through. So we're still where we started. And Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! Goal! Santos! There is the breakthrough. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Santos penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And that's been won straight back. Ronaldinho. That has not gone well. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Some really good ball movement.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Eto'o. And here's Hullet. Out towards the flank. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Takes a shot! There it is! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking.
He's got full. No, not the best of headers. Cannavaro. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pull it. Nakata. Driving forward. Well, that is one way to stop him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kubo. And the counter is on. That is a great pick out. Cannavaro. Played out to the right. Eto'o going full steam down the flank. Eto'o. Rijkaard. Chance! And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. That's been a decent 45 minutes, competitive certainly, and a goal each. And we are back on the way.
Corinthians clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Hullet. Great ball, and he's in here. Guardiola. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Santos have a free kick. Beckenbauer, it's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Nicely spread. Now the ball. It's a mighty effort! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Santos take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
No, he's missed it.
Guardiola will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Público presente na partida de hoje, 9.420 espectadores.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He's had a shot! We've got a goal! And And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Chance for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, and the shot!
Kubo.
Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. He's through here. Nakata is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played into space. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest.
Kubo.
Corinthians have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, it's Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass. And now the breakaway. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Hullet. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, well measured.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Beckenbauer.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's clever. That's the keeper's ball. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cafu. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Goes for a shot! So close. But that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Com o placar empatado depois de 90 minutos, teremos agora 30 minutos de prorrogação. Substituição no time do Santos.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Cafu calmly anticipates.
Teremos uma substituição.
Cruyff. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's really well manoeuvred. Nakata. Maradona. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a good run down the left. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Roberto Carlos looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Terrific header! He should have put that one away.
Batistuta has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Nakata. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still... And he shoots! Oh, yes! It's there! Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is quite a battle. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Roberto Baggio. Batistuta! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Maradona. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Kubo, he's in a good position here, and he's surging through. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Corinthians, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Ball on the spot. Can he? The comeback is complete! And he does it with ice in his veins.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
It looks to be the correct call, Peter.
He's having a shot! And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe. Like so many rival teams, Corinthians and Santos are notable for being so similar. Similar in prestige, similar in stature, even similar in terms of colours. This particular clash between the black and white giants has all the ingredients of a cracker. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Well, a massive game in prospect here, no matter what is at stake. A rivalry with already a century's worth of history behind it, and everything suggests that that rivalry only intensifies.
Well, Peter, many a colleague and contemporary of mine have said that no matter what final they may have played in and won, that the derby is the biggest day on their calendar, and there is a substantial part of me that agrees with all of this. Just look around you. How can you expect things not to happen? I'm actually expecting this to be fairly explosive.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Tries to pass it through, and the through ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Neymar. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nakata. Now it's Neymar. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ronaldinho.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good running with the ball. And here's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That is a brilliant interception. Shoots! Cafu attempts a clearance. This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. And here's Eto'o. Nakata. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar, real chance here. And this is great chance! Goal! Santos! There is the breakthrough! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Messi. Nakata. Cannavaro. Nakata. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Messi.
Corinthians certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Beckenbauer. Guardiola. Now it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Half-time getting close now. Kubo. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Roberto Carlos. That has not gone well. Now it's Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. Kubo. Guardiola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Roberto Carlos looking for the run, and this is Hullet. And there's the end of the first half. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Cannavaro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Quality ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Guardiola. Threads one in. Ronaldinho takes control of it and he's on the move. Corinthians still this single goal behind. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Guardiola. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Lovely bit of skill. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Corinthians really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he has been fouled there.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Guardiola gets a foot in here. Van Dijk. Great vision. Back into the middle. Corinthians perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Great defending, strong and determined. Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi going face-to-face with his great Guardiola with a definite foul there. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Pelé. Played out to the right. Played back into the centre. And this is Neymar.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, Ronaldinho! He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Oh, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that has left him in a heap. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Probing pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get it through? This is Messi. Guardiola. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Nakata. Now it's Raul. Raul charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's in a good position here. Cafu. Pelé. Oh, this looks sharp. No, again there's no way through. And the ball's done its job, and that's gone loose. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. So there it is.